Alright. I have to make the game a little bit quieter. Sorry. Just a little bit more. Not too much. Alright. In Sacred Fire, the character creation process continues throughout the entire game. Tactical choice making every step of the way is more important than an optimized build. Explore scenes and discover choices that tilt the odds into your favor. And the music just went so much louder. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down then. Use motivation points, MP. Boost the odds and important chances as dice rolls man on you, okay. Fail in dice rolls is often non-critical and recovering from it is part of the experience. Choose your ethnicity, gender and priest and click the bill. Visit and click the below to continue. Create a custom character. Click plus next vertical to pay 5 points per special traits, increase your bonuses. Many choices change mind and blocks item while playing. Body it puts change only rarely. Wait, so did I do a whoopsie? Oh, now I have game options. But now it's too late. Can I at least... Yes. Is that it? Custom character. Alright. Name your character. Sunny. Alright, what is it? Body, mind, and blocks. Strength. The raw physical strength which must help you win fights and respect. Speed, force, damage, HP plus. Builds your confidence but also boosts your aggression, fear resistance, and anger resistance. Agility. The flexibility and moves helps you win fights. Precision speed. Having quick feet makes you less afraid of trouble. Fear resistance. Endurance. HP plus and force plus. Builds your confidence and expands resilience. Some okay. Perception. Sharpness of your senses will be potential, but details, speed and precision. Downside is that you feel and fear pain more acutely. Empathy. Intellect. Can I just do like all of that? Oh my god. Ending point. Got like 62 points, okay. Yeah, ability to feel and understand emotion helps. Influence people. Leader skills. Fear anger and strengthens your tendency to act with an emotional motivation when interpreting events. Fear anger and blocks resistance. Intellect. Intimidate when provoked plus MP. Strength with a tendency to act with a rational explanation when interpreting events. Fear and anger resistance plus. Blocks resistance minus. Ideals, the strength of belief in people's goodness. Anger and blocks resist blood. Skill blocks resistance minus. MP plus. Helps to get along with others but makes it harder to intimidate them. Courage, soothe, intimidate. Guess I'm a very idealistic person then, huh? Favor, the strength of belief in the divinity watching. Over helps you take risks, inspire others. MP. Oh, this benefits. As benefits life will often challenge and weaken this belief. MP. Plus fear resistance growth, soothe. Trauma blocks. Memories of failures and shivers that haunt you and weaken your resolve. Yup. Rage, guilt, addictions. Yeah, it sounds about right that I have them at the worst. What is it? So let's see. Natural tuning yourself tallest, which helps you win the mow and get away with push. Right. Let's make this person as accurately as me as possible. So I have a high perception. Ideals are high. But they have a nice amount of intellect. I'm strong and being more enduring. My agility is kind of low. I have empathy. And you know what? My agility and strength are actually the same. So welcome to Sunny Wolf. Oh, I can do that. That. So female and with the beautiful. Yeah, but alright, Sunny Wolf. See how we do. Fair.
Rome would have you believe they are the light of the world. But all they brought us was slaughter and chains. The mountains have taught us patience. We observe, we understand. And like the mountains, we stand. We needn't defeat Rome on the field of battle. Her legions are not their weakness. The best weapon we wield against them is their own arrogance and greed.
Alright.
All we need to do is make them pay for every step they take and give them nothing in return. But beware, for there is a fight you cannot see, a struggle you cannot retreat from, a force so deadly it can burn down everything you've ever built. The power of your own choices.
Click there at the bottom and advances the story. Okay, next. Click the button to adjust the game settings. The proxy somewhere save the checkpoints. Okay. Right. The button to the left to access stats. Click on mouse on top to track. Sure. Now right, Sunny Wolf. Let's start. Story. Scenes carry emotional impulses instead of an automatic penalty, and an impulse can be resisted. This game automatically roll dice to see how much of each impulse resisted. If you fully resist an impulse, you charge the control percentage at the bottom. Charging to 100 says 1 motivation point. Dropping below 0 to drain 1 MP. You learn how to use MP to control your emotions as soon as you run into a choice. Mousing over the +1 or labels in the fear and anger bars display resistance, dice rolls, details. Your pulse quickens. The marks betray that the deer is close. The killer tells about the character's attributes, ideas, titles, outfit, social rank. Nope. No renown, no mindset. Outfit. People. Okay. In the sky, overheard, your evil talon lets out a warning shriek. Quickly look around and freeze. Far ahead, dark smoke rises from the Roman wall. Who did this? It took decades of war to hold the Romans back. And now it's certain they'll retaliate. Patrols could be scouring the woods already. But the people desperately need more food for this winter. It's up to you decide what you'll do. Choice with it does not advance the story but circles back and lets you select another choice. Okay. That is very important now. Choice with a percentage will roll a dice to see if you succeed or fail to act the choice out. All dice roll results range from 0 to 100. A dice roll lower than the choice percent mean success. Fear drives you toward. The safe choices while anger drives you towards swift action. This is display the status of yourself. Can roll dice 3 times. Okay. Okay. And the surroundings. Look cautiously around and listen to the stillness of the voice, but discover nothing amiss. Do you do? Examine its marks. Eager for the kill, you daren't waste the time. What do you do? Follow the deer. Stepping deep into the forest, you wait for your eyes to adjust to the shadows and gloom before following the tracks. How do you proceed? Try to sneak up on it. How do you go about it? Remember your training. You try and continue to make the kill the reason clearly. How do you go about it? Follow the marks quietly. You place your feet carefully in the thick underbrush and follow the marks. Its way didn't make any noise, but you can hear the deer taking flight. The wind must have carried your scent. What do you do? Stand still and listen. Something else could have started the deer, but to know what's out there before you cross paths. And hear that the deer has changed direction. They now flees away from the wall. There's an opening of course, but it's quite far off for a kill shot. What do you do? Under a better shooting position. And towards again a better position, close in distance, getting a line of sight. Reach a better shooting position. Ahead, there's a steep slope you need to slide down. Slide. Choices displayed as icons represent hard checks. You have just one try to roll the dice. Okay. Clicking directly on a heart check percent will increase the probability of success by 20% for 1 MP. Click on the choice and watch your chance to improve your motivation to focus. What? Oh. Change your mind and want the motivation back to the resource. Failing hard can incur same specific penalties like loss of HP, wealth, or renown. An eagle shriek and a failed dice roll means death. Warning informs you when failure will be fatal. Soldiers marked with an wing icon represent down moves that earn extra renown. Ahead is a steep slope you need to slide down. Slide on your backside, on your foot. You jump sliding down the slope at full speed. A figure of waist-high brambles blocks your path. One around. About slowing to your left, you spot a safe path through. Fallen tree obstructs your path. Jump over. Fly over the fallen tree hardly, breaking stride. Ahead. Deep slab of stone leads to a good vantage point. Wind. Fuck. Fall at the base and misstep and must scramble the rest of the way up. Reach a good vantage point where you have little time to get the breath under control. Put arrow to bow and take aim just in time. In the next instance, the deer bounds into the clearing. Shoot. The arrow misses and the deer races on into the bushes. Frustration gnaws at you, worse than the hunger in your belly. A 58? Fuck. But before you can decide what to do next, at the edge of your hearing, you pick out the sounds of battle. You discern a few Roman words and chill runs down your spine. Someone, or not, what do you do? Go and try to help. Approach as fast as caution allows. As you draw closer, you pick up a change in Roman voice, issuing the orders. They turn from confident to angry. Cries of pain fill the forest. Someone is killing off the Romans. In order to make out the clearing where the fight is happening. What do you do? Run in? No. Stuff before entering. Single warrior stands against the foe. No less than 4 Romans already lie dead or bloodied on the ground. It's something strangely familiar, but the warrior stands. An arrow tip flickers in the shadows. Roman is aiming at the warrior's flank. What do you do? Blow the alarm horn. You falter, fearful that doing so will draw more Romans your way. What do you do? Shoot the archer. Killing people shapes your character and can trigger vengeance or Roman reinforcements. Killing an enemy in self-defense in battle does not generate guilt and grants renown. Killing an opponent in cold blood generates guilt or trauma, especially if the opponent is not Roman. Killing Romans also raises the probability to call reinforcements. You can click and access the people tab to the current state of reinforcement progress. Kill. The arrow hits through, winging the archer and knocking him off his feet. The Romans hesitate and look around as the fallen archer screams in pain. The warrior uses the traction to step behind the guard of the nearest Roman, staring up and into their armpit, felling them. The warrior's hood slips off in the freezing shock as you recognize her face. It's Etain, your long-lost childhood friend. A whirlwind of emotions rises in your mind. He doesn't look your way, focusing the officer who launches a spear at you. Block. Skillfully block the spear and move towards your attacker. Launching the spear left the officer's flank open. Taking close distance, bursts a blade into his neck. The last soldier reaches for his horn to call reinforcements. Kill. The arrow misses and his lips touch the horn. Before it can make a sound, Etain's dagger penetrates his eye socket. Turn towards Etain only to see you begin to throw a dagger your way. Etain freezes as your eyes meet. Run, she whispers from Rose, but with gravity you don't recognize. Next moment she turns and disappears in the forest, leaving your world turned upside down. How do you react? Say nothing. You can believe she left. Spent years wondering what happened to her. What do you do? Sort through your feelings. Seeing her brought forth old feelings of loss, guilt and anger, but now a new feeling emerges. Feeling both beautiful and dangerous, the feeling of hope, that everything that should have been, could be again. Catches you off guard is something you haven't allowed yourself to feel for a long time. You realize being abandoned at the early age has left you convinced of the inherent loneliness of our existence. Etain returning enables you to look at this in a new light. Use experience to determine what you believe in. Let her go and return home. Senses swirl, everything tells you to run after your lost friend. You do. You enter the now eerily quiet clearings strewn with foam and corpses. These are clean, official kills. The wounds were clearly inflicted by a real weapon wielded by flesh and blood. Eyesores with mouse over them to real tooltips about the blocks and goodwill driving them. All your relationships with Okay, I see. Yiv's tongue is missing, but she didn't take his head as his custom. Maybe she doesn't want the burden to slow her down. She must be expecting more fights. What do you make of her? It's impressive. Now back to here now. You stop and listen but can't hear anything unusual. You'd have time to survey the aftermath, but you're far from being safe. What do you do? Look for loot. Take everything you can carry, the silver and the weapons. On one of the bodies you find a set of fun figures that represent children, the boys and the girl. Numerous little knives in his kit hint that he carved them himself. What's your take on this? We all just try to survive. Being aware they're not just loot but human being makes you notice something else. There are rings of pale skin around the wrists of two men. They must have been shackled for a long time recently. What do you make of it? Sure. Don't waste your time. Take the head yourself. How would you do that? With a proof, Rome crossed the wall. Ugly, gruesome work, and as much as you grew up with the horrors of war, now after years of peace, you recoil from the deed. What do you do? Go through with it. You steel yourself and use your axe to cut through the tissue and sear the spine. Much as you serve a practical purpose, you feel disgusted. What do you do? Go after and find her. As much as I can't find any trace of her. It's as if she's a shade, not a being of mottled flesh and blood. The briefest of moments you doubt whether she was true. There's nothing for you to do here, and other Romans could be nearby. You race against the falling sun, eager to reach home before nightfall. You return into your village hungry and worried by Etain and the Romans. She said the sustainable pace, ideas swirl in the head and compete for your attention. What do you focus on? Focus on your surroundings. Stop and listen to the noise of the forest. Caution pays off as you spot someone lurking in the shadows near the trail. You see cover when the figure steps out onto the trail.
I see you! Such a coward! Always hiding! Always hesitating!
Malls, negative experience impulse resisted. These negative moments influence are likely to harm each other. Roll it 2 in the system. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. No time for that. If I wanna be more of a menace. Nice. Sure, fuck it. Let's see. Small, you grew up together, but now he's a little better than the fuck. He holds a bow with an arrow knock. There's been an attack on the wall, we've been to warn everyone. Small is shaken for a moment by the gravity of your words. You're bluffing. He says, but his eyes betray his worry. How do you respond? Hold the Roman head at his feet. He gasped, the head is up him and dead eyes.
So what? You came across a dead Roman in the forest.
Please, well, how do you proceed? Pick up the head and walk past him, don't test. Pick up the head and move forward with confidence. Don't
turn your back on me, you worm!
He screams, but you know that's all he will do. How do you react? Keep walking. Not going to let his insults go unpunished. Keep walking. Swearing echoes for a long time behind you, some out of involving a mother. Even follows you for a while, trying to reclaim some face. How do you react? Keep walking. Steel yourself and ignore him, and eventually there is just silence. What do you make of it? It's just words. Keep walking home, you feel good about not letting Moral pull you into his violent ways. You reach your village and use the darkness to slip into your home unseen. You can tell that your brother, Vid, has already returned from his hunt, but he is not currently home. You're hungry, exhausted and ashamed, but you feel you should warn the others. The wall was attacked and Roman patrols roamed the woods in retaliation. What do you do? Go out and warn your people. I can do that. But it was a no man's land for generations. Only a few of the old inhabitants still remained. Facing extinction, the ancestors survived by looking past the differences and uniting against a common enemy. The population dwindling. There was plenty of land enough even to give strangers who choose to resist alongside you. Some were looking for vengeance. Others, like a mother, chose to risk everything to win their freedom. While decades of war have made these people stern, everyone is fiercely loyal to the community. What do? Go out and warn your people. A one vote, perfect. As he mustered the strength to leave the house, he excited shouts from the village. Follow the noise, and find a small crowd gathered around a more fortunate hunter. Custom dictates the hunter shares the meat with others. What do you do? I don't want to or anything to anyone. Everyone's had to share, they're about to quietly leave. What do you do? Fought Romans in the woods. People murmur disbelief. There's been peace ever since the wall was built. What do you do? Show them the severed Roman's head. Everyone falls silent. The bloody proof you present.
Did you kill him yourself?
Ask a boy in the crowd. How do you respond? No. He killed him. His eyes sharpen for a moment, but he doesn't press the issue.
Damn it. Neither Wid nor the Elder are here to sort this out. Besides, a scuffle with a handful of Romans is hardly an invasion.
Come on.
We will wait for Wid to decide what to do.
People nod and start to disperse. Even if not present, Wid overshadows you with his authority. How do you act? Wait, can you decide for yourself? Few of the villagers look at you angrily, but everyone keeps walking away. Then back to your house, you notice Wid standing in the shadows. You must have watched everything.
This is grave news, brother. I'm glad you're all right.
He greets you solemnly. Do you tell him about your encounter with Maul? Maul ambushed me today.
What happened?
I walked past him without flinching.
That was smart. We'll need every single warrior in the coming war.
I fought to return to facing the mob of villagers.
Tough crowd, right?
I was thinking the same thing as you stated. Tough crowd. Wasn't as bad as I expected. Feel betrayed, you're not ready to let Wid off just yet. Wasn't as bad as expected. I smiled for a moment, then I just focused back on you searching for any serious injuries.
I didn't step in because you didn't need any help. And because Igraine, as the Elder, would oppose whatever I did, just to protect her standing.
Hmm.
If Romans do retaliate, it will take them several days to gather their forces.
Hmm.
But tell me about Etain. How is she? Does she remember us? What is she like?
Guys, return interest in his voice. Think about what to say about Etain.
So how is Etain? How is our little sister?
Never earliest with a saw Etain that way and catches you off guard. Plays bond. But Romans who in the forest. Takes a while to process what you just said before continuing.
If she was so far from the fort on her own, she must be in the Royal Guard.
Read aloud.
Why didn't she?
Its friendship was a sunny with check. Face check, fear, serious, and anger minus 40. But
She must be carrying an important message.
yeah. He didn't exactly speak much. You know, it's a relief they didn't take him wandering why Etain didn't come back through the wrong way. Walked back home in silence. You know, there's no use talking to Wid now. He likes to process things before he speaks his mind. He wishes you good night and then lies down in his bed as if all exhausted onto yours. But sleep escapes you. You're worried about Etain and the war that will wipe out the entire people. How do you deal with the uncertainty? Start the sleeping herb. Use reason to still the doubts. Focus on when. Use reason to still the doubts. Much as you try, you still can fall asleep. His reason still doubts. Slowly face your concerns with the truth that there's nothing you can do right now. Focus on what you can control and take deep, calm breaths. Makes you painfully aware of the little control you have. Eventually, for your mind and body relax, the events of the day begin to unfold before your eyes. You battled with superior Roman force and lived to tell the tale. You even found valuable loot. Tane is alive, and based on the skills you witnessed, she'll stay that way. Didn't let that truly show of more get under your skin. As more details emerge, and your mind goes through them, exhaustion takes over. Chapter end. Chapter gain. Okay. 64 experience, 40 wealth, 55 renown, 11 goodwill, 2 ideas, no items, 1 title, and 5 insights. Chapter progression 100%, chapter 1 of 12. You gained plus 170 influence while playing this chapter. There's 16 influence in a group of 6 lead characters. Total influence is 175, twice in rank, reach 190. Okay. Chapter 2. Shadow. And that's where we're gonna call it quits. I hope you enjoyed the first chapter, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a great one. Bye bye!